Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today. As always, today's topic is going to be time and silence. Going through the breakups, how to handle them right after this. But first, like and prescribe. I'm going to have a prescription for you today. Like and subscribe right now. You have to be strong enough to endure these things. You have to approach women. With today's social media, she's constantly being hit on. Women are always in the game. You have to stay focused. We are men. That's what we do. All right, so here's the deal today. We've all been through a breakup. Well, maybe not all of us. If you're young, you've never had a LTR, long-term relationship, maybe you haven't been through that. But for those of us who have, it can be very difficult. Sometimes it takes months, years to get over it, and some people never get over it. So what is the solution for this? Well, time heals all wounds, as they say. That's an old saying. And it does, but if you keep this person alive in your mind, then sometimes time does not heal the wound. But what does? Some people say the quickest way to get over an ex-girlfriend is to get on top of another one. And that is true. It does ease the pain. It does help you put that in your past. But I don't believe you really get over it. If you do not go through it, you will continue to repeat the same thing over and over again. I'll ask you men out there that have been in more than one long-term relationship, have you found yourself having the same argument with the new girl that you had with the old one? Experiencing the same things over again that you had with the girlfriend before, or the ex-wife before, or the one before that and the one before that? Why is that? It's a different person. And everyone told you, you just didn't have the right girl. Well, here's the deal. Newsflash. You weren't the right guy. Because until you change on the inside, you will continue to attract the same types of relationships because of who you are. There's something in you that needs to change, not in the other person, not in anything outside. Now, I'm not saying that your ex didn't do some things that were pretty crappy to you. If she did, like cheat on you, lie to you, maybe spend your money, break up with you, take the kids, doesn't let you see them. But this was all created from within you. And until you change within yourself, you will continue to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. It will just be a different face, a different girl, but the same situation. So you have to face it and deal with it. Now that can be difficult, figuring out how you're supposed to do that or what you're supposed to do, or what, let's say, life is asking of you. But it's always within you. It's always within you, okay, that which needs to be changed. I'm having a little trouble talking today for some reason, which is unusual for me. I'm a man of many words. Sometimes I just need to shut up. There's a little note right there. Most guys talk themselves out of a girl liking them. Better to say too little than too much. So remember that next time you meet someone. She doesn't want to know your whole life story. She wants to discover it little by little. So that's a little side note there you need to remember. But back to the breakups. Unless you deal with whatever it was that caused that last breakup, nothing is going to change. And let's say you get back together with the ex, whether it's been 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. If you have not done the work within, it won't last long. You'll end up right back where you were. If you continue to blame her, I'll guarantee you nothing is going to change. And as I said, that's not to mean that she didn't do things wrong, but you can't change her. You can only change yourself. So what is this that you have to go through? You have to go through whatever the suffering and the pain from the breakup is bringing out from within you. It's like if you squeeze a lemon, you're only going to get lemon juice out of it. So if you continue to be squeezed by life, whatever is in there, anger, resentment, shame, guilt, remorse, whatever, is going to come up. And if you find yourself being resentful at her and hateful at her, that's already in you. It's not her causing that. You have just created a situation for you to express the anger, the hate, the resentment that is inside of you. So right there is a clue. If you're feeling a lot of resentment, hate, and anger, feelings of vengeance for her, to have revenge against her, that is inside you before you ever met her. And these are the things that are coming up that you need to deal with. Where did they originate from? Did they come from your parents, from your mother, from your father? Maybe you didn't have a mother, so you're angry as hell because she left you. Or your father was a drunk and he was mean to you. All these things we replay in our life relationships. It's almost like we try to fix them, replay them, and make them how we want them to be in our current relationships, and it doesn't work. You have to come in with a clean slate, but nobody does. But this is an opportunity for you to clean the slate. This person, whoever it is that you broke up with, that you feel like did you so wrong, is actually your best teacher. She's showing you, or it's being revealed to you, what's inside of you that you need to get out so you can have a fuller, happier, more zealous existence here in life. You have a chance to have a fulfilled life, but take advantage of these opportunities. That pain and suffering is a signal to you to look within and to get the garbage out. Think of it like this. If you pick up 5-pound weight and carry it, it's not too bad all day long, but you'll get tired of carrying it. But how about 10 pounds, 15, 20 pounds? And that's what you're carrying around with you when you're carrying around this shit from the past. And these opportunities, when you feel hurt or resentful, usually with your significant other, these are opportunities for you to get that garbage out, to drop off 5 pounds, to drop off 10 pounds. Only if you quit blaming her and ask yourself, what is it in me that I'm really angry and resentful about? Is it her? No, it's not her. She's just a reflection of what is inside of you. She came to bring that out of you. She came to you as a gift. Yeah, I know it doesn't feel like a gift. She came to you as a gift to show you what is within you that you need to get out of you so you can have that high that you get from alcohol or drugs if you're a drinker or a user. You know, you can feel better if you get that shit out of you without ever taking drugs or drinking any kind of alcohol than you ever did getting high or drunk. I mean, I've partied a lot, and I've experienced both. I had a lot of fun partying. I have nothing against alcohol or drugs at all. If you like to drink and party, that's great. If it works for you, I don't have a problem with that. But if you find yourself needing to get high or needing to get drunk just to be okay or to have peace, then you might want to take a look at that. You should be able to be content sitting, doing nothing, just relaxing. If you're not doing anything, it should be because that's exactly what you want to do and you're enjoying it. Not having to turn the TV or the radio on and look at your phone or anything like that. I'm talking about just sitting alone at perfect peace and ease without any alcohol, drugs, or anything. You should be able to do that. And if you can't, then you might take a look at what's going on inside of you, because I experienced that myself. But it used to be I'd have to take a couple drinks to experience that, and everything was okay. So there are two ways. Like I said, if alcohol works for you, I used to work for a guy and he'd have 2 or 3 beers every night. I don't think he was an alcoholic or had a drinking problem, but that worked for him. And they say that's healthy for you. Now, if you're doing that just because you enjoy it, that's fine. But if you're doing it because you feel like you have to get that peace and ease, you might want to take a look at that. All right, that's all I have time for today. If you'd like to get my help personally, you can contact me at marksinspirationalguidance.com, my website. You can check that out if you want to know a little more about me. My email is in the description. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, hit the PayPal donate button or the Cash App. Take care.